Hey, Mark and Joey here on our continued travels across North America and visiting racetracks as we do it. If you watch the others, you know how much of racing fans we are, along with golf and other sports like that. But horse racing is one of our special passions. Today we are at Fort Erie Race Track, and here I'm using some video that they already had done because obviously we couldn't get our own drone up there to take a look at it. But you can see what a beautiful place Fort Erie is. Very well done in the infield there, gorgeous, and a nice area where people can watch the races. Although this was obviously done in off racing times, there were no fans there at the time. And then here's a unique feature, actually, you don't see very often, is a complete run around the track here on the turf track here, or the grass track. And this is a unique view. And here's the dirt track. This is what the jockeys see when they're traveling on these racetracks. So there you are at the finish line, and we'll look forward to bringing you more video. Here we are in the back area of the track at what's called the paddock. This is a great area to go. As you can see, fans are at the rail there, because this is where you get to see the horses up close. They parade around here, as well as get in their stalls, get their numbers on, their saddle pads on, and the jockeys come in and get up on the horses. So great area to visit when you're at the racetrack. You'll enjoy this very much. And we transition here to the walking ring, and as you can see, they've got all their equipment on now. Jockeys are not up on the horses yet, but will be in a minute. This is a beautiful area, and I'm standing up top here. They got a nice roof view of this, so you can actually see what's happening, down, and have a nice angle of that. See the jockeys there with their owners talking about what's coming up in the race. Might be talking to a trainer about the way they're going to ride the horse today, depending on what kind of horse it is and what kind of race they're going to face, and the speed horses come from behind, that kind of thing. So they're chatting about that, getting ready for the race. And this happens often. Jockeys get instructions from the trainer because they ride a lot of horses. And so, we're not sure here, when a jockey might be first time on a horse. You'll see that in the program. We talk about that as well. We have a ultimate horse racing channel as part of the Ultimate Sports channel. We're talking in depth about horse racing. One of those things will be talking about how you handicap, and you'd be able to see that this was a first-time horse. And even so, the trainer instructions would be way more important on a horse that the jockey has not ridden before. So lots of information. The jockeys also, are looking to ride horses as many as they can. So they do also spend some time with the owners, hoping between the owners and trainers they'll choose them to race their horse. So you'll see that a lot at every racetrack. But it's a beautiful area to stand outside. It was a gorgeous day when Joey and I were there. I think it was in August, maybe something like that, and was really nice. So we enjoyed that visit to Fort Erie. Now we're going to take you out to the track in a moment, and this is a really nice racetrack. It has a dirt and a grass course, as I mentioned in the opening part of the video. So you get to see both types of racing, which is really cool, and not something that you get to see at every single racetrack. So take advantage of getting track. Fort Erie is near Niagara Falls, so you can come to Fort Erie Racetrack and you can visit the falls at the same time, one of the 8 wonders of the world. And here's the finish of our race here. We're in the stretch. I'm getting a little bit of the horses ahead of the horses here. Sorry for that. And you see them coming to the finish line, and quite often during a day you'll have many more close finishes. And once the race is done, head over to the Tiki Bar. We took advantage ourselves. Some beautiful umbrellas to get out. It was a hot day, and get an opportunity to have a couple of refreshments, alcoholic or non. They also have music at the track as well for in between the races, which is quite pleasant. You can see, see the artists performing there. I think that's really nice to have between races. Love to see that. This was a midday during the week. You haven't got a ton of fans out here. There was a bunch in having dinner as well as here. So a really pleasant environment at Fort Erie. Once again, near Niagara Falls, one of the great vacation places in the world. So take advantage of that. Come out to Fort Erie, only 20 minutes away when you come to Niagara Falls. Here we are with a final video done by Fort Erie. You can see inside track's beautiful, a lot of TVs to watch. Again, you can get up close with the horses and the trainers, jockeys. This is a really nice feature here. You're seeing the horses parade ahead of time, so you want to be out watching them. You see a patron there placing their bet that day. A lot of people at the track doing the same thing. Here they're just talking about some of the features at the track. in 2019. So those are all over. But Antonetta is the marketing media relations person. And each year they'll have special days that they race. The main one for them is the second leg of the Canadian Triple Crown. For those of you from outside Canada, not nearly as well known as the U.S. Triple Crown, of course, which is the three biggest races of the year. But there is a Canadian Triple Crown as well. And the second leg comes through Fort Erie, and that always guarantees that you've got someone trying for the Triple Crown. So that's a really great feature for Fort Erie Race Track, called the Prince of Wales Stakes. And that goes back to the traditions of British rule for Canada way back when. And there's a number of races, including the Queen's Plate, named after the monarchy. So same with Prince of Wales. Here you get to see jockeys up, and a lot of people sitting at the picnic tables trying to make their selections. You can see you can grab a program at the track or get one electronically, whichever way you would like to do that. So there you go. It's our experience at Fort Erie Race Track, and we look forward to seeing you at the next track that we visit somewhere in North America.